In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a really popular topic, which is creating mock-ups of your designs, whether they be mock-ups of your heat press vinyl designs or mock-ups of your rhinestone designs. And one of the unique capabilities here inside EasyStone is that we have the ability to create our own proof templates. So we can set up our proof layout however we want. There are several that come with EasyStone already set to go for you, but we give you the flexibility to create your proof templates however you like, and most importantly is we can add additional products. So like this is a particular brand of a particular t-shirt that is not part of EasyStone, but because most of your suppliers will provide you an image that is blank, whether it be a duffel bag or a tote bag, whatever it might be, and you can create your setup one time here inside EasyStone in CorelDRAW, set it up one time, and then use it again and again and again. And that is really a unique feature to EasyStone. Not every program out there has this flexibility and capability. So you see what I did here. I downloaded the JPEGs from the website. I modified my JPEG, so I got rid of all of this white area, put a little drop shadow on my shirt. Obviously, when you look at the two, it's just a better representation of the finished product. And you know, I kind of stylized the background a little bit. Whatever you want to do. This could be glitter. You know, if you wanted to do something fun like that, put a little glitter background, whatever you want to do. I didn't want to do that. I just like that, just looking just like that. So the only thing that we have to do in addition to this, we've kind of laid it out however you want to. The point I wanted to make is the template itself could be anything. Sky's the absolute limit. All right, so your web address, your phone number, your logo, whatever you want as far as image on your proof template you can have. You could have the stone count information and all of that monkey business too. All of the proof sheets that we give you have stone count information and so on and so forth. I don't think stone count information to our customer. I don't think they really care how many light cyan stones we have. So we give you the capability to include that information or not. But at any rate, the only thing that's a bit special when you're creating your own templates, I'm going to draw out a little square, give it a color, all right? And we're going to reposition our square here over our shirt. Could be a tote bag, whatever, a duffel bag, doesn't matter. This little square has to have a particular name. Design, image, place, holder. It does need to be spelled properly. So now that you have that taken care of, now we can save this as a new template. So we're going to file, save as. Now the only catch to saving your proof template, it has to start with the word proof. That's how EasyStone knows that, okay, this is a proof template. And then we're going to do glitter T5 and save it. Now all I've done is saved it to the desktop at this point. Once you've saved it to the desktop, we do need to save that within EasyStone. So if you go to C Drive, Program Files, EasyStone, Proof Sheets, I have all kinds, and I'm going to paste it. So now when we use our mockup tool here inside EasyStone, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to hit File, New. We're going to open up an existing design that I have. So this is an existing heat press vinyl design. We're going to select it, go into our mockup tool, and remember that a mockup template T5 is what we want right here. Now our proof function does allow for all kinds of other information, all right, but we're going to skip all the nonsense, just create a quickie proof sheet for us. So we're going to go ahead and select our design, create proof sheet, and it'll tell us that we're missing some information. Do we want to go ahead and continue? And we do. So you can see it just goes ahead and creates the template for us. And there is our design on our shirt. Now from here, we can make any changes we want to make. So if we want to make it slightly larger, you do have that flexibility. If we want to move it up on the shirt, whatever you want to do. But look at how great and easy and simple that is to create your own mock-ups. Really, really super easy. Now I do want to show you one more piece of the puzzle though. So let's go ahead and close this out. And let's take a look at a different design. Let's go ahead and create a new. We'll go ahead and close our mockup tool here. Let's take a look at one more thing here. Because it's a really important topic because you're going to run into this situation. what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop one of our design files from our desktop right here into CorelDRAW. So imagine that you've downloaded, purchased one of our designs. The designs come to you EPS SVG format. Pretty much any vendor that you buy a design from is going to come to you EPS SVG format. So here's one of our designs. We're going to ungroup it, and we're going to delete all of our color separations. Now, here's the trick, all right? EasyStone doesn't know what these are. Doesn't know what color they are, doesn't know what stone size they are. Could be 6s, 10s, 16s, who knows? So what we need to do is we need to convert this design in such a way that EasyStone can understand what this actually is. And this is true with most rhinestone programs. So for example, if you were to purchase one of our design files and bring it into the TRW Stone Wizard, which is also a CorelDRAW macro for doing rhinestones, it wouldn't know what our stones are. And likewise, if you were to take a TRW stone design that you bought from TRW and bring it into CorelDRAW, EasyStone doesn't know what that is. And the same is true if you buy a design from rhinestonetemplates.com or Bling Art USA. It doesn't matter where you're getting your designs from. If you want to create a mock-up and you want to have that stone count information as part of your mock-up, you have to convert the design somehow, some way. Whatever software you're using, most software these days has some type of conversion tool. For example, WinPC Sign, you can convert a generic design into the WinPC Sign format, so you'll be able to, for example, do a simulated stone or get a stone count. And same thing with the TRW Stone Wizard. The different programs are a little bit, can be a little bit more cumbersome to convert this design. So what we did is we created a separate utility that comes with EasyStone to do this conversion for you really in an instant. And it's really quite useful. Any design we import, we select, we go into Easy Prep here. We choose Process by Color. It gives us a preview of all of the stones that are the same color. So these are all the same color. We're going to change those to Jet. Then it shows us the next color. All the same color. We're going to change those to Citrine. Now what's really powerful here is Easy Prep automatically will determine if it's a 6, a 10, or a 16. Does that all automatically behind the scenes. All right. So now we can do a stone count. We'll go into our stone use report here. Look at that. We are using 129 SS6s, 293 SS10s in crystal, and it breaks down citrine, 6 and 10s, and jet black in 6 and 10 and gives us our total stone count. We even have a bonus feature, which we can click on the calculate stone pricing information and tells us exactly how many dollars worth of stones we're using for this particular design. So really quite useful, that little utility there, that Easy Prep for converting your design. So now once the design has been converted, now we need to slap it on a shirt. So you might want to simulate your stones first. So we'll click on Simulate here, and we'll go ahead and turn these into rhinestones. So now when you look at this design, you can see nice simulated stones, right? If you look over here, yellow, you can see everything looks like a real rhinestone. And so now we'll go ahead and select that design, go into our mockup tool. It remembers the last proof sheet that we used. So we'll go ahead and click on Create Proof Sheet, and it will go ahead and analyze our design. Now this template that we're using, you know, it doesn't have our stone count information for us. So it's just going to slap it on this template for us. So we don't have any room in the layout for our stone count information. But you can see now the design is on our shirt, and of course we could reposition this wherever we wanted to. If we wanted to make it just a bit bigger, whatever you want to do, you can kind of fine-tune what it looks like. And then of course we could export this design and send it to our customer if we were happy with our result here. I'm going to go ahead and close this out and close this out as well. I want to show you just one more thing quick in regards to this mockup. We're going to pick a template that does have that stone count information. So we're going to go back in here and let's look at our templates here. we'll do a, let's see here. We'll do a vert horizontal 10 slot. And what this means is it has 10 spaces to define stone information. So now we'll go ahead and, I don't know, we'll call it, we'll go ahead and add some additional information. We'll do jacket girl, design number 457, and whatever you want to do. If you want to give it a design number, we can do that. Over here, for our customer info, we could call it Jack Daly. Whatever you want to do for your customer contact info. Maybe we'll put in a phone number here. And then for your business contact info, same thing. We'll go ahead and we'll type this info in. We are at 123 Main Street in Sanborn, Iowa. Oops. 51248. And then our phone number is 712-540-8628. Now, our business info, we only have to enter one time. The customer info is not saved from session to session. So the business info, we're just going to add one time. And if all of these text fields exist in the selected proof template, it will import those for us. Now, I can tell you right now, not all these text fields exist in this particular proof template. But let's go ahead and click on the Create Proof Sheet function. The ones that do exist, it will fill, but it'll warn us when you get this layout here, so you can see what the layout looks like, right? I've already laid this out for you. When you get this information, do you want to continue or not? Generally speaking, we'll say yes. What it all is doing is telling you that we're missing something. So now it's going to go ahead and create that design for us and add all of that information for us. And look at how cool this is. So we have our design in place here. We can go ahead and change our background color to something that's more suitable for the design that we added. So that's cool in and of itself. Then down here, we have all of the stone information that is provided in the design. Here we have our design number, our design name, and the design size and the total stone count. All of that information is there for us. And then we also have this option where it says pre-cut template available. So the concept here is that we have a 3-ring binder with all of our designs in it. And if we've already cut and have templates for this design, we would mark that. So if a customer says, hey, I want this design, okay, we do have a pre-cut template for that. You go back to your design number, pull that out of your filing system, and go ahead and make their transfer if need be. Or if this isn't checked, then of course you'd have to tell your customer, well, geez, we're going to have to ship it to you because we don't have that pre-cut template ready to go, or whatever the case might be. So that's the idea. You can see your customer information is up here. The date is also available that we printed this out. So all of this stuff is already preset for you. And again, it's totally customizable. And that's the really exciting thing, is you can totally customize it to whatever you like. So that's it on creating your mockups, creating your proof sheets. There's a lot of flexibility here. I could spend all day probably on this one topic, but just know that the functionality does exist in there to create your own layouts. You can modify the existing layouts, to suit your own particular needs. So you have a lot of flexibility there. So hopefully you enjoyed this and learned a little something, and thanks for watching.